Dancing after the Australian bushfires. When events leave us speechless and traumatised, dancing and being in action like a dance could help. I organised the You're Moved tour of 2020 to help with the recovery of bushfire devastated communities in northern New South Wales. This is what happened. I got organised. I had venues. I had contacts. I had my ute all set up for sustainable camping. I took off to central Queensland. My first stop, Binby Camp, an anti-coal mining activist camp. They'd closed down due to COVID-19 and didn't want any activists from the cities coming up. It was a beautiful spot, and I held a dance workshop with a few long-term remaining activists. Using poetry and movement design techniques from my Revolve project, we worked on how to create dance that would be pertinent to environmental messaging that activists could use. And we had a bit of fun. However, across those 2 days, the COVID-19 cases jumped 30%, and that put an end to my You're Moved tour for 2020. It all began with a promise in 2014 that the world is dancing. I'd been dancing since 2010, supporting Australian dance nationally since 2013, especially the Bold Festival, the legacy of Australian elders in dance, and dance science, the science of dance and the dance of science, documented on my YouTube channel, The World is Dancing. In 2016, along with 5 other rural men, we designed and performed a piece on male identity in the 21st century called The Forging of Men. In 2017, in collaboration with the Biddigal Youth Dance Group and the ARC Intellectually Handicapped Drummers, we designed and performed a welcome ceremony at the National Rural Health Conference. Even though I was working in various events locally, I felt a need to get the Revolve project model out there. So in 2019, I took the model for a tour through the USA and on to Tel Aviv to the International Scientific Conference on Movement and Cognition. Shortly after my return, Australia entered a 5-month bushfire season, probably the worst on record. It wiped out many whole communities, millions of hectares of forest, and 500 million creatures. Personally impacted by the bushfires, I decided to wrap up my physiotherapy business and career and take my Revolve project to bushfire devastated communities as part of the recovery effort. Well, that takes us back to where we started this presentation, being turned around by COVID-19. Being turned around meant taking the rainy day online projects out of the bottom drawer. An online physiotherapy consultancy to provide services for people in remote communities anywhere in the world. And a movement training series based on my Revolve program. So when you feel you got turned around, stuck, brought down, or overwhelmed, where are you unmoved? You could leave a comment about your experience not being moved and what comes up from the following. That being like it's a dance could help, or dance could help. Try this. Perform one simple movement with one part of your body. Repeat it 7 times. Then choose another part of your body and another movement. Repeat the process. Repeat it again and again until you have 5 completely different simple movements. Now perform the movements as a seamless whole, all strung together. See, it's not so hard to get unstuck in life. You could do the exercise every day for the rest of your life without repeating a performance. And if you merge all the small performances, you would have a whole production, a whole world of performance. By the way, in case you really think you are stuck, remember, stillness is also a phase of movement. Thank you and have a great day.